We've got some breaking news to get to. A civil lawsuit has been filed against Jay-Z, saying the rapper raped a 13-year-old girl back in 2000. The suit alleges that Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, raped the girl after the Video Music Awards alongside Sean Diddy Combs.
Sexual assault, drugging, human trafficking, predation, spying on people, assassinations. These are all accusations at Sean Diddy Combs, rapper, executive, and producer. The famous and infamous man managing the careers of dozens of renowned artists like the Notorious Big, 50 Cent, Lil Kim, and Maze. He has been a key player in the rap industry and has had deep ties to the figures in the genre. This has built a web of power around him, where theoretically, if he did something bad, he could influence enough people to control the narrative around him. In this video, we will go into the allegations surrounding Diddy, how he got into the position he is in, the people he surrounds himself with, the way that he could be controlling the narrative, and the broader implications that this could mean for similarly powerful individuals. Diddy is the owner of the record company, Bad Boy Records, and has many partnerships and connections within the music industry, and even connections reaching outside of the industry. With hundreds of artists published under his label, dozens that he has personally managed, and tons of connections around the media landscape as a whole, P. Diddy, with his estimated $1 billion net worth, is one of the entertainment industry's most powerful individuals. Born on November 4, 1969, in Harlem, New York. Sean Diddy Combs is born. He has a relatively nice life, being supported by his parents to be able to attend Howard University, where he would study business. However, this would not satisfy him. A creative calling lay inside Diddy, and he needed to pursue it. Otherwise, he would burst like a cyst. After dropping out, he started working as the talent director for Uptown Records. As a black man who enjoyed rap music, which was uncommon at the time, black radio networks were largely defined by blues and jazz, so most record labels didn't have a clue about this up-and-coming rap genre, so they would hire just about anyone who had a passing familiarity with the genre to help with talent. His experience in business silver tongue allowed him to quickly rise the ranks to this position, and he would make use of this position to the best of his abilities. He would manage dozens of artists who would give him connections around the industry. However, Diddy got fired after a falling out with the label's leadership. This was a setback. However, he still had big dreams. He set up Bad Boy Records in 1993. He would sign off on many artists, however he would strike gold with the Notorious B.I.G. The label quickly became one of the most successful labels in hip-hop, and hundreds of artists were clamoring to sign off on a deal with him. Diddy's fame didn't stem from owning the record. Most people can't name the owner of Time Warner Records for a reason. No. His fame came from the fact that Biggie from here on out wasn't much of a talker. Biggie had a great singing voice, and his tunes were top tier. However, he was tight-lipped with the press and generally didn't beam charisma. Diddy, however, was a bit of a narcissist. If Biggie wasn't going to the talking, he would. And this would be the pattern. Every single media appearance for Biggie, be it a song or shot interview, had to be followed by Diddy. In public consciousness, the two were inseparable. Diddy would go on to host and manage many more influential artists. He would become one himself. One of his biggest defining strengths would be his appeal and ability to bring in new talent. Diddy had a keen eye for what the public at large liked, and this was a huge benefit, because at the time hip-hop was largely shadowed by R&B radio, rock, and blues, and then too it was considered transgressive at the time. However, thanks to Diddy, rap as a genre was largely made into a phenomenon, going from indie and underground to mainstream. One of these other most important skills was partying. This would seem like a useless skill at first. However, Diddy had a way with parties. He would hold various top-of-the-line parties that everyone would kill to get into. This was a great way to attract new talent, because the promise of attending these parties on top of getting a label deal was too much for many to pass up. From there, Diddy would expand into TV and advertising, and would even make the list on Forbes' lists in wealth, regularly listing him as one of the wealthiest people in hip-hop. Diddy has been the subject of many serious allegations over the years. One of the most prominent accusations emerged in 2023, when a woman filed a lawsuit claiming that Diddy had trafficked her between states from Detroit and New York City on a private jet between 2016 and 2017, where allegedly she was drugged and violently assaulted. The lawsuit includes photos, one of which showed her sitting on Diddy's lap. In 2024, Rodney Lil Rod Jones, a former producer and videographer for Diddy, filed a federal lawsuit against him, claiming sexual harassment, threats, and drugging. Jones claimed that Diddy Jim into many inappropriate situations where he would witness many illegal acts like groping and drugging, and illegal activities involving drugs, sex workers, and minors. Jones also acknowledges that Diddy had installed hidden cameras in his homes, secretly recording everything involving the parties and activities happening at his parties. The lawsuit includes figures like Cuba Gooding Jr. and Meek Mill, who were allegedly involved in questionable activities at Diddy's events. These allegations are part of a broader pattern of controversy in Diddy's life, with some conspiracy theorists pointing to the mysterious deaths of key figures in his career, like Andre Harrell and Heavy D, as evidence of foul play. While many of these claims remain unsubstantiated, they paint a troubling picture of Diddy's rise to power, marked by manipulation, coercion, and potentially criminal activity. As legal battles continue and more information may come to light, Diddy's reputation remains at a crossroads, with questions about his involvement in the alleged crimes still unresolved. Diddy is a master at controlling the story of both his career and personal life by using his skills in media and his strong connections in the entertainment industry. From the start, he has built an image of success and luxury, making himself seem like an untouchable mogul. With brands like Bad Boy Records, Ciroc Vodka, and Revolt TV under his belt, he has established himself as a cultural leader and has the power to shape how the public sees him. He skillfully uses social media platforms like Instagram and Twitter to influence public opinion. When controversies arise, he often portrays himself as a victim of rumors and misinformation, countering critics with confidence. If he faces legal troubles or personal challenges, he reportedly uses his wealth and connections to silence or discredit those who oppose him, maintaining control over the story. Owning Revolt TV gives him a strong voice in media, allowing him to tell his own story and influence how others in his circle are portrayed. He has a vast network that spans politics, business, and entertainment, which helps him steer conversations away from any negative press and focus on new projects or charitable efforts. When faced with negative publicity, he tends to dismiss accusations as efforts to undermine him, painting himself as an innocent target of attacks. This ability to manage his image has helped Diddy remain a powerful and influential figure in entertainment, despite any controversies that come his way. His strategic approach ensures that he continues to succeed in the industry. In summary, Sean Diddy Combs' ascent in the entertainment sector showcases his sharp business sense, skill in shaping public opinion, and expertise in forging influential connections. His accomplishments stem from his ownership of Bad Boy Records, collaborations with major brands, and a meticulously crafted image as a leading mogul. However, the serious allegations against him, ranging from sexual assault to drugging and trafficking, cast a shadow over his career, highlighting claims of manipulation, coercion, and criminality. Despite these grave accusations, Diddy has succeeded in maintaining his status in the industry. This is largely due to his talent for managing the narrative of his life and career. By utilizing social media, his media ventures, and an extensive network of powerful associates, he effectively shapes public perception and diminishes negative coverage. This command over his public persona has not only safeguarded his reputation, but has also enabled him to further expand his business empire. As ongoing legal issues unfold and the allegations are scrutinized, the full scope of Diddy's influence and the network of power he has constructed may gradually come to light. For the moment, his narrative reflects a blend of notable achievements and significant controversy, underscoring the intricate dynamics of fame, authority, and public image in today's world.